What is going on, everybody? I am back with a brand new video, and I am right back here at the rec on the back nine, going to be playing 6 holes with the Dynamic Disc starter set. That includes the Judge, the Escape, and the Almighty Truth. Gonna be starting on hole 16 here. This is gonna be hole 1 for us. Let's hop right into it. 305 feet. You either have a straight gap or you go slight hyzer around the trees. Gonna go with the Escape. Oh, it's just so flippy. Nice little shot though. Now the Judge, I haven't really putted with too much. Left myself probably about 30 feet here. Probably about 35 feet. Come on, baby. That would have been a really good start. Putt felt good. I used to say I hated beads, but they're growing on me slightly because I've been throwing my brother's, what are they, PA3s, I think, and they have like a slight bead. Glad that first putt is out of the way. Glad it actually had a pretty good chance at the basket. Hole 2 is going to be 245 feet, dead straight. I think I'm gonna go with the Judge this time. I should be able to get this there if I have a good throw. Good throw is always the key here. Yep. Oh wow, the Judge is super straight. Get across the path maybe? No, just before the path. It'd be a pretty up and down putt, pretty simple putt, probably about 20 feet. Nothing to really think about. There we go. -1 through 2, probably my best start I've ever had on the channel, to be honest. Simple holes though. We got hole 3 here at 200 feet. I could definitely go with the Judge again, but I think I'm gonna try the Truth on a slight backhand turnover shot. Probably the touchiest shot I throw. Typically kind of yank my antes, but we are going to see how this goes. Let's see if I can just put this down the middle. Oh, come on, sit. All right, I'm kind of happy about that. Probably would have gone a lot longer if it didn't hit that branch. Just a little bit high, a little bit too lofty. I definitely thought the Truth was gonna be more understable just because it's a, I don't know, because it's a starter pack. So I thought that was just gonna kind of travel to the right, but it did have some stability at the end of its flight. Definitely wish I pushed this just a little bit further, but 20 feet's not bad. To go 2 for 3 on some of the easiest holes I've played. That'd still be good though. No way. That is super, super unfortunate. It's all right, another good putt, at least. Just needed a little bit higher, would have went in. All right, we are on to hole 4, which is a par 4 at 384 feet. That's what the T sign says, don't come at me. I have the Escape in hand because it seems like when I throw this, it likes to kind of leak over to the right. So I think if I put this on just a slight amount of hyzer, then it should shape this fairway pretty good. Regardless, it should be a very easy birdie, and it feels good to have the 2 here, but with backhand, I've never gotten it. I definitely don't trust myself to throw forehands with these things. Just feel like all of them are just slightly too flippy for my personal forehand. Oh, stay out of it, stay out of it, stay out of it. Still went a bit too fast. The Escape is very flippy. I even put it on some hyzer there, still kind of watched it over, but that's good for a beginner player or somebody with a slower arm speed. I don't have the fastest arm speed, but someone that's just starting out, this could be a good disc for you for, you know, a straight flyer, which ultimately is what these starter sets are made for, right? I actually feel like I can throw these discs. With the Innova set, it just kind of feels like you can't actually throw them. Like once you put any power, it's like a roller immediately. Got myself in a bit of a tricky situation here. I said it's an easy birdie, but not when you do this. Got the Judge in hand. No, not enough height. That's gonna be a hard putt for birdie. That's tough. That's not a good shot. Need it a little bit higher and allow it to actually pan over there. Thrown too low, you just can't get that turn. All right, this is definitely a putt that I want to get. Been on a little bit of a par streak, especially if I don't hit this birdie. Terrible. Dang it, dude. I should have had the last one. Definitely should have had this one. This is the easier one because you get 2 shots to get to the basket. As long as I make this though, I have to make this for par. If I bogey this hole, man, would I be angry. There we go. 2 under through 4 right now, 50%. Let's get the next 2. Hole 5 is gonna be a par 3, 262 feet. You can see the top of the basket right there. It's dead straight. The real only tricky thing about this hole is since it does go uphill and then kind of goes downhill, it's hard to sometimes get the correct distance, and it's also hard to get the turn on the disc that you need to. I find myself oftentimes way left of the basket because I throw it straight, but it just hyzers out a little bit too quickly. It's not significantly downhill, but just enough to kind of play with your mind, because you really kind of want to just crest the hill here. Got the Truth in hand. Oh my goodness. Wow, that disc flies really good. That should be absolutely parked. Okay, the Judge and the mid-range Truth, which I don't typically throw. I've thrown the EMAC Truth for a video, but I haven't thrown the like old Truth, I guess. That was sweet. Haven't had much luck with the Escape yet, but there's one more hole, the final hole I'll throw it on, and maybe we can get something going with it. A little Taparuski, which is what we love to have. We're 3 under through 5, which is good. Yes, I know, they're easy holes, but whenever I'm throwing decent shots or good shots and they end up in tap-ins, we're happy. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I think my New Year's goal for the channel is 5,000 subs. So hopefully this year I hit 5,000. Definitely gonna keep grinding, try to put out more content than last year, see where it gets us. So thank you guys for the support. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Onto the final hole of the video, 316 feet. I'm going to try the Escape again on a lot of hyzer this time and watch it flip up. Now I'm gonna try and start it somewhat to the left just in case it turns too much. The last thing I wanna do is hit that white van right there. We won't do that though. That white van's pretty close. If I hit that, then I might retire. Oh, come on, stay on it, stay on it. Wow. If you had just a little bit of arm speed like I do, that might be a perfect flip up, like spike hyzer, flip up to flat. Could be kind of a cheater disc in the bag. That was sweet. Definitely took me to like the final hole. I mean, I think I threw it on 3 holes. Final hole was definitely the best. That was kind of sick. I definitely like that flight, and I am a big fan of hyzer flips, but that was a lot of hyzer I put that disc on, or at least it felt like it. And there we have it. I believe that was 3 down with the dynamic disc starter set. Personally, this was a lot more fun for me to throw than when I did the Innova starter set. The Judge has that bead that you might want to get used to, or maybe you just absolutely hate it, or you already do love it, but it flies dead straight as a throwing putter as well. I really like that about it. The Truth definitely has a little bit of stability to it. When I put it on Annie over there, definitely kind of fought out just a little bit. When I just kind of threw it on a tight Annie line and flat, it went dead straight all the way onto the basket. And last but not least, the Escape, definitely a bit flippy. Could be a roller disc for a lot of people, I think. It also could be a really nice flip up to flat disc. And for beginners, I would say throw this flat and you might get a little bit of turn out of it, but overall it's just gonna be a dead straight flyer. Anyway guys, that is all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on the next one.